Hello Taurus, this is Alexandra speaking. Welcome to my channel. This reading is for you if your sun, moon or rising sign is in the powerful and beautiful sign of Taurus. Check your other signs, your sun, your moon and your rising sign. If you don't know where your moon is or where your ascendant is, you can check in the link below in the description of this film. So, let's begin. The cards are already shuffled and I'm going to just cut them. Please guide me for Taurus. And dear Taurus, remember, take what resonates, leave the rest, and remember that nobody and nothing can have control over your life, only you do. So don't give it up, never ever. Okay, I'm going to use my heptapod spread, so let's begin. You appear as Knight of Wands. Knight? Did I say that? Knight of Wands. Fiery, active, powerful, full of passion, also very loyal, but also changing. In your head, crowning your reading, as they say, Six of Swords. Then, going to the past, Eight of Pentacles. It can also be what brought you here into this situation. But it's, moving away. Your challenge is the Tower. Why am I not surprised knowing that Uranus is coming into your first house? If you're a Taurus sun, the Tower. Sudden change. Please don't be afraid of this card. In fact, I love it. I'm going to tell you why. What's the answer to the Tower? The Page of Swords. Then, what is your strength? The Emperor. What to focus on? The Hermit. So, looking within. Finding the answers within. And the last card, which is a bit of mystery to me. Sometimes it's a solution, sometimes it's the outcome, sometimes it's just a view, a vista, an advice. So, whatever you feel and whatever I feel, King of Pentacles, I feel it very strongly as reassurance that your core, your inner core, is unbreakable, it's strong, it's impenetrable. Okay, but let's begin. Let's start from the very beginning. One more card, and I'm gonna leave it face down till the very end. It's from Shamanic Healing Oracle that I love. And I'm gonna take one of these. Why are they? No, they are not. Okay. This one. So, the Knight of Wands, as I said, action. This is action. This is acting according to your passion, according to what makes your heart beat faster. It's testing new routes. Letting yourself to explore the world, even if you are not prepared for it. This is a spontaneous action. It's not, being prepared for this as the Knight of Coins would be. No. You're just moving into action because your heart tells you, because your gut tells you, because your body tells you. it doesn't have to be very appropriate. It doesn't have to be... appropriate is not the word. It doesn't have to be responsible, is what I feel. I don't want to say it's childish. It's not. But you need to experience something in order to know whether it's for you or not. That's why you're doing this. And I feel that your mind is letting you do this because of the Six of Swords in the head of your reading, in the crown of your reading, which is, it can be a goal, but it can also be attitude. And I feel your attitude here is to move from something difficult towards safer shore. These two cards are cards of movement, both of them. So you're moving through difficulties into something easier. That's your goal. That's where you're heading. So you have the permission to act accordingly. What brought you here, or what's going to the past, is Eight of Pentacles, which is a very earthy energy, the energy of Sun in Virgo. You also have a Virgo card here. So this can be a prominent person in your life, or just energy present in your life. Eight of Pentacles. It's doing your everyday work. It's perfecting things, being better and better in something, but also gaining experiences. Again, this is the universal theme here of these three cards. In order to learn, you need to experience. You need to experience. You want to learn. Because this is also the card of apprentice, becoming a master by doing things every day on a regular basis. Perfecting, looking for what's there to be made better. So that brought you here. Perhaps you gained some experience. Now you need more. Perhaps you need to sail into unknown waters. There's something like this. There is this progress here all the time. But now you're moving from what you know into something unknown. It's what I feel. And the Tower comes. Why do I love this card? Of course, it can be about sudden changes, unexpected events that turn your world upside down. It can be. But for me, most of all, this is a liberating card. This Tower got too tiny for you. It's too narrow. You cannot grow anymore within this. It's a liberation from the prison. It's being free at last. If you couldn't free yourself, there comes something from above, the Uranus, the heaven. Uranus is heaven, the blue color, and it liberates you. It frees you from some restrictions. And it can be sudden, and it can be unexpected, and it can be even painful. You can be very afraid of what's going on here. But still, it makes you free. It enables you to reach for new goals. There's this phrase that I hate because it's very often used: stepping out of your comfort zone. If you don't step out, something comes and makes you step out because you need to escape from here. You finally need to escape. And here you are, being able to explore new waters, being free to do it. Even if you couldn't imagine doing this before, now you're free to do it. But you may have difficulties, I think, in accepting this, in just taking this as a good omen, as something that is for your greater good. That's why I say, don't be afraid of the tower. It's here for your greatest good, I'm sure. Let me move those cards. Not everything has to be centered. Not everything has to be symmetrical. I'm saying this to myself. The answer to this challenge of the tower is Page of Swords. And I have very clear interpretation of this as being very honest with yourself and with your environment. And it really doesn't matter if this honesty brings something pleasant or something unpleasant. Don't look at this. Just be honest. Try to look at things as they are. Try to name them as they are. Don't try to make it softer, more beautiful, less harsh than it really is. Try to see and name things clearly, is what I see here. Your strength is the Emperor, and it goes very well. Well, there's lots of masculine energy here. We have a king, a knight, and the Emperor. And Uranus here, which is also a male god, Uranus, the heaven. The opposite is Earth, the mother. So the Emperor, the archetype of the father, and seeing him as your strength makes me really reassured about you and your position, because who rules the world? The Emperor. This is a very strong energy. Being ready to act, being ready to take responsibility for whatever you're doing. Being absolutely sure of what you're doing, no matter what other people say. And in combination with this Page of Swords, it makes quite a harsh combination. Harsh for other people. You may feel very confident, I feel. Very confident in this position. To the extent that you may be perceived as intolerable person by some people. But does it matter? No. Do what you think you should do, Taurus. Try not to, well, as they say, primum non nocere. So don't hurt others. The first thing is not to hurt others, not to make harm. That's what you need to hear here in this position. And that's all. Not hurt. Don't hurt others. Otherwise, out of this principle, you are free to do whatever you need to do. The Hermit in the position of what to focus on. So as I said, I feel you should focus on looking for the answers in yourself, looking for inner light. Not the outer lantern, not external authorities, but internal wisdom. In order to do this, you need to have the safe place, the sanctuary, where you can sit in silence and dive deep into yourself in the search of this inner star that is within you. I'm absolutely sure of this, because it is within each and every one of us. And once you find it, you know it's always there, even if you can't find it for some reason, for some time. The eternal light within you, it is there. So focus on either finding it, or if you already know that it is there within you, follow it and cast the light on everything that's happening in your life. Cast your inner light on it and follow your inner truth. And it again goes very well with this Page of Swords that is immature and perhaps a little harsh, but with the Hermit, he can become as wise as this person, as this archetype. And finally, as a reassuring card, as I said, you have King of Pentacles, which is very much your energy. The energy of the mature earth sign. For me, this is the person who has resources. Not only has them, but also is responsible for what to do with them. You can share your resources with others. You can save them for worse times. You decide what to do with all the goods that you created and gathered here. You're very stable, I feel here. Deep in your core, there's something absolutely impenetrable and immovable. It doesn't matter what do you need to do here, what happens here, what actions do you need to take. Deep inside of you, you're the King of Pentacles, the master of coin, the master of resources that you're free to use for your greatest good, and perhaps for the greatest good of the world. Why not? Only you can decide to do this. So, a strong reading for you, Taurus. And as I said, I was listening to many podcasts and filmed about what Uranus is going to do with our lives. I would say, don't be afraid of this. Don't let fear guide you. Don't let fear whisper anything to you. Well, you may listen to the whispers of fear, but don't act according to them. Act according to your inner light, to this core that I was talking about. That is very, very strong within you. Okay? And the Tower has this beautiful potential of liberation. The last card, Shamanic Healing Oracle. A movement into balance. Number 1. You chose number 1. Oh no, where is my booklet? Here it is. I forgot to take it out. So, the sun balances the moon, just as the earth, the water and the sky remain in precious balance. So you are moving from unbalanced ideas and lifestyles into a more balanced way of being. This may be the Six of Swords here, moving. A situation may call for some tweaking to adjust into a balanced mode. Look at the energy and emotions you are putting out into the universe, your world, your relationships, or goals. Balance that with the energy you are allowing yourself to receive. The body inherently tries to maintain a state of balance. So do our souls. If you are not receiving enough, you may be unconsciously giving more to restore a perceived balanced state. Step out of that autonomic response and listen to your guides and your soul for what this situation truly warrants. Okay, so whatever throws you out of your balance, which may be the Tower, you will regain it. Dear Taurus, strong one. Beautiful reading for you. I wish you a beautiful month, and I hope I see you next month. Thank you.